But many of you are already sounding off about a possible crime-fighting technique coming to Toledo. We were the first to tell you about the real-time crime center Toledo police officers have been researching in the Memphis area. It's a system that includes 300 surveillance cameras mounted up throughout the city. Lisa Rontler joins us now with the new details. Lisa?
Well, Jerry, many people like this plan. Many people don't. But one civil rights attorney tells me if this plan were to be put in place, whatever we do would be recorded, and these recordings would go to whoever wants them. Toledo police are talking about a bold and ambitious plan they'll soon be implementing in the city, and we're told it's coming right out of Memphis. Police there installed a real-time crime center. In it, 15 officers watch 42 monitors at a time. The images coming from 300 surveillance cameras mounted throughout the city.
It's a step in the direction of a totalitarian government that watches and controls everything you do.
Toledo civil rights attorney Scott Ciolek is against the idea.
It's a question whether or not being seen is a concern. It's not really a concern that you're being seen walking down the street. It's really more of a question of that there will be a permanent physical record of everything you do in the city.
He says these cameras might be sold on reducing crime, but won't stop in just catching criminals.
If there are cameras that are monitoring everything you do, they'll be able to take the cameras outside the grocery stores and scrutinize exactly what type of foods are being purchased.
And he says that's one example of why others should be concerned, like those who collect welfare and food stamps. And here's what some of you had to say after we first told you about this story Friday. One WTOL Facebook fan says something needs to be done. Another says she wants the camera pointed directly at her home. But then there are others who feel it's just too creepy.
And there is no way of keeping a check on what's done with that information.
While Ciolek says this is a violation of civil rights, it's now up to the federal courts to clearly define and expand how our privacy should be upheld. Until then, if you don't like it, he says you can only contact your government rep. Lisa Rontler, WTOL 11. They're watching what you're doing. This is Memphis, Tennessee, and 300 surveillance cameras are one of the ways Memphis police battle Memphis crime.
This is one of many crimes that without actual having it on video could have probably never been solved.
So why are we showing you crime-fighting tools 700 miles away? We're told this is the plan upcoming Toledo Police Chief Derek Diggs may be revealing in the next 5 weeks.
All I will tell you that there are plans in place. It'd be very, very ambitious, and it'd be very, very bold.
So we called Memphis and looked into their $3 million real-time crime center. Police there tell me 15 civilians and officers watch 42 different monitors per shift. When they see a crime occur, like these suspects breaking into cars, they call their officers in the field. A 1 to 2 minute response time caught 5 different criminals in the city last month alone.
I believe that the future of law enforcement is technology, and that is the real substitute for the lack of finances to support a large sworn officer strength.
Outgoing Police Chief Mike Navarre wanted to turn the department paperless with electronic police reports. We found out that's essential for a real-time crime center. The Memphis Department mounts cameras on high-rise buildings, parking lot garages, and these mobile trailers. They say they stop crime immediately when up, within a quarter-of-a-mile radius. But while fighting crime, Memphis police have also battled civil rights groups who have raised concerns about civil rights violations. Lisa Rontler, WTOL 11.